Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are we all doing? Welcome back. Hoping we should be live. How are things looking? Welcome in, everyone. Little bit of a small test stream today while we check out the new internet. Currently still only using the Wi-Fi and stuff. It's going to be getting set up properly with Ethernet and stuff, so it's not the end of the world if this isn't the cleanest of... Slow, welcome in. Joe, Frank, Clarky, House, welcome in. How we doing, guys? Good to see you all today. Good to see you all today. Themes, I'm just keeping an eye on my OBS while we get going. Seems okay. Doesn't seem too bad. We're dropping some frames, but not a horrendous amount, so I'm hoping that we should be alright. Let's see. Let's see how we're doing. Alright. How are we getting on, everybody? Today we're going to be diving into some realistic sniping. Going to be returning to core Arma Reforger for the first time in a long time. I've been playing a lot of hardcore recently. We'll see how we're doing. Which sound is not working? My voice? It's Carbon, you can hear me? You might need to refresh the stream, guys. You should be able to hear me. People have been replying, so I'm a little bit confused if you have been able to hear me. But like I said, I did a big update for OBS. So if some things have reset, then I apologize because it wiped every single one of my settings. Nothing here. Try refreshing the stream, Frank. Awesome. And you can hear in-game as well. Make sure we got this all set up. Okay. I'm assuming maybe a couple people need to refresh the stream. But we should be good. Yeah, this is a great map, Ruha. Alright, awesome. Let's get going. Where was the small vehicle spawn? That looks like it over there. You may also notice as well, the game looks a little bit different as well. Should look a little bit nicer for you guys. I've put some OBS filters on to make the gameplay look a little bit more cinematic and interesting. So, hang on, I can turn them off. This is what it looks like for me. And then that's what it looks like for you guys. A little bit more cinematic. So we're getting there. We're becoming reasonably professional now in terms of content creation. Some might say. We'll see. We'll soon see. I'm sure I'll crash this instantly. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I hope we're all doing well. It's good to see everyone. Can only apologize about disappearing. The new place has not got excuse me, it's not got the best of internet capabilities, so we've had to go full Starlink, which genuinely seems to be, so far, working okay. And I've not even stuck it on the roof and Ethernet cabled it up yet. We're still only Wi-Fiing to the panel, which is currently in my garden. So, the future's looking bright in terms of live streaming. Hope you guys enjoyed the latest video as well. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, make sure you do check it out. Hope you all enjoyed it. A little bit different from just the usual sniping gameplay. I figured I don't really like making the sniping gameplay too much. So I figured instead of just making videos where we're sniping at points and stuff like that, why don't we just do that live? And we'll do the sort of tactics videos instead. Yeah, I saw your house. Saw your comment, House. I believe I replied to it. So I do try to reply to all of them, but it's not always possible. But I'm pretty sure I saw your comment, House. Yeah. You have a Starlink Mini for your motorhome? Yeah, it seems pretty cool. Seems very good. Very easy to set up. Ordered it, plugged it in, turned it on, told me to change the angle, and that was it. Good to go. But yeah, I figured instead of just uploading, you know, random content where we're just kind of sniping on different maps and servers, I thought, why don't we just do that live? Just do that live. And we can make the videos into tactics videos, which is what I think people love the most. The tactics ones and the history lessons, you know, with the different snipers. Those are what people love the most, so. How's the latency with Starlink? Seems pretty good, though, to be fair. Seems pretty good. It seems pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't noticed too much of an issue. I think it was around 1920. So, and then that's over Wi-Fi as well. It's not doing too bad. Love the OODA loop vid. The Fat Electrician has a good video about it. That's like the third video I've apparently done that the Fat Electrician has done. I should probably check out his channel more. He's clearly got some very good ideas. I wonder if I'll get a cease and desist for coming and just reusing all of his content. I hope not. I know him from the... Is it the Unsub podcast he's on? I know him from that podcast, but I don't watch too much of his stuff. Have you been playing any Grey Zone at all, or not really your jam? I do like Grey Zone. I played a little bit more. But I think it needs a little bit more work, to be honest. There's not... I'm quite a big fan of PvP. And I don't think the PvP loop in that game is great, to be honest. Let's go down this way. The game's come so much further than when I first played it. But it needs that little bit more to get that PvP a little bit more common, a little bit more addictive. You know, me and Magic recorded like 3-4 hours of PvP and didn't run in of Grey Zone and didn't run into a single person. So it's just a little bit too slow paced in terms of PvP. The game's great. It looks amazing. It runs amazing. Plays well. But it just needs that little bit more oomph when it comes to fighting other players, I think. Ghost, welcome in, brother. First time here? No worries, man. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's been so long since I've played 4 Arma Reforger. I'm not used to being able to see myself on the map. I've been doing so much hardcore, spearhead, wars of attrition, that kind of stuff, that I'm just not used to core anymore. I am really, really loving hardcore. Spearhead has come on so much further than when we last played it on stream, and there was all the DDoSing and the cheaters were pulling cars out of the arsenal. It's come on so far since that. Looks like we're losing people on this point. Yeah, it's come a long way. And Wars of Attrition's a great server. If you've not checked that out yet, definitely go and do. The new back move map is incredible. It's so good. I'm hoping with these filters, everything should look a little bit nicer, a little bit more gritty, a little bit more cinematic. Because I spend quite a lot of time color grading my footage. And so I'm hoping that by doing it sort of in-game now, it'll be a little less work for me. Post-production. It's kind of the aim. Are we still going on the right bearing here? Yeah, we are. Heading south still. I need to come this way a little bit more. I don't mind Tarkov Ghost. I don't mind it. I personally think Tarkov was a lot better a few years ago, before inertia. I think the game has slowed down significantly in terms of speed and pushing fights and things like that. Everybody just slow walks about now, but the game's still incredibly immersive. It's still, you know, really good sound design. The sound is just often not in the place where you want it to be, i.e. footsteps approaching you, but the game itself runs really well compared to what it used to. But yeah, I do like Tarkov. It's just I think it used to be better. No, I know. I got a job in the end, like a real adult. So yeah, I work with veterans now, helping them with drink and drug problems, and I'm really enjoying it. I was a little bit nervous. I've never had a normal job before. What's this guy gonna do? Got someone on there. You gonna come down or not? You are. You motherfucker. We shouldn't have to aim off of this. At 100 we should be fine. Yeah, I'm not used to... Oh, there he is. Alright, looks like we've got some stalking to do then. I'm not used to being able to zoom in as much. You can't do this on hardcore, so... I'll have to see. Sounds like they're already in contact, to be fair. See if I can make it. If I can make it to that rock, we might be able to get eyes above them. Plug them from behind. I will, House. I can only apologise to both you and Turtle. My DMs are quite crazy. They are rather full. You'll have to bear with me while I get through to them. Yeah, if it's urgent, I can only apologise. Where'd these guys go? Not seeing any movement from these guys. When I am in a situation like this, there's a lot of shrubbery. I try and look for sudden movement. That's what I spot the fastest. I spot movement quicker than anything else. Was there anything difficult that you had to deal with when leaving the military? Yeah, dude, finding a job that wasn't boring. Finding a job that could keep me as entertained as the military did. That was my biggest thing. There's a sniper down that way. I just heard him take out that friendly. I'm glad you think so, guys. Glad you think so. See if we can slowly make our way up to these guys, get an angle on them, and eliminate them. Do you see the videos about war dogs? I did. It looks very good, dude. Looks very good. I'm very excited about war dogs. I think that would be very nice. I think it'd be very, very nice. Let's see what friendly forces are looking like on this point. See, I think we've got like enemy around here. You're getting a little bit of lag. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let me know if it is. Like I said, this isn't the end of the world if this stream isn't the stablest. Because, like I said, this is still over Wi-Fi. We haven't got the Ethernet set up. I've got the dish out and the dish is all connected up. But it's not actually... It's still only set up via Wi-Fi. I still need to put it on my roof and wire it to my computer and stuff. So, what we want to make sure is that if it works like this, then it's definitely going to work. You know, when it's wired up, which is what we really want. Because if it's not going to work, I'll look at other options. You know, what I don't want to do is set up a load of Wi-Fi and it just be no good in general for what we need it for. Dropped it to 1080. Yeah, dude. That's probably the best idea. Just this stream will probably just be better in 1080. Just while we get things set up. Because I'm more worried about stability. What I don't want to do is get stuck with something that's no good. So we just need to test and adjust. We've got enemy down this way. Didn't know I streamed on YouTube. This is the first stream in a while, brother. We've been dealing with some internet issues. So this is the first test stream back. I'm hoping things are going to be good. We're a little bit close here. If they're on that smoke grenade, I don't like that. Back up a little bit. Yeah, today will more than likely just be solo. Like I said, it's just a test stream to make sure this is feasible. And then we'll look at getting people involved again. Getting everybody amongst it. I wonder if we back up over this field and try and hit them from the other side. And in terms of the job, yeah, I did, dude. I've been there a couple of months now. Really enjoying it. It's good to be able to help some of these guys. They're in a lot of them are in a bad situation. So it's good to be able to help them. Yeah, unfortunately, it does mean I'm no longer able to play Arma Reforger all day long every day. But I'm hoping if this is the case, and the stream's going to work okay, we will pretty much go for a couple of streams a week. We might even end up with more live streams now. What's this guy doing? Try refreshing your stream, Frost, if you can't hear audio. Somebody else had that problem and refreshing the stream worked. Genuinely looks alright, to be fair. Don't know if I heard someone then. Let's get on the other side of this field. Ah, another sniper. Another sniper. What's my favorite gun on Arma or IRL? I don't know, dude. I don't know. There's some really nice ones. There's some really nice AK platforms on the WCS. The AK-103 is really nice, and so is the. This intervention here is really nice. I really like the Barrett MRAD as well. That's really nice. Although a lot of people when I make videos with the MRAD were saying they don't like the reload animation, but I actually really like the reload animation. I think it's really nice. More mortars. In real life? I'm not too sure. Not too sure what my favorite gun in real life would be. Big fan of most M4 platforms. They do what they say on the tin. Very good. Maybe something like, I don't know, something really out there, like a Novesk chainsaw or something like that. Noveski, or however you say it. Or maybe a 308 MDR. Not seeing anything from those shots there. We're losing guys to the north. Not quite sure what all those admin pings are. But let's see if we can still get on the roof. Last time I played Ruha, you couldn't get on the roof anymore. You used to be able to get on these roofs, but I don't know if you can now. Yeah. You can. Okay, those shots seem to have stopped happening. I'm gonna... Is that a helicopter? No. YouTube very stuttery on my end. Anyone else? Potentially, it potentially could be Rex. Like I said, this is just a test stream to see if the settings we've got are feasible. It may drop in and out, in and out, in and out. There's a guy in that bush. Starting bad. Has it still done it? Try lowering to 1080p. See how that does. No, it's gonna be the Wi-Fi. It's because the Starlink is not set up via Ethernet cable yet. That would be why. So but what I want to make sure is that for the most part, it's okay. It could be because, hang on, let me check, guys. It could be because my bitrate is going higher than I've told it to. So the bitrate is continually going higher than I told it to go. So that might be why it's... Okay, see how that is? I've throttled the bitrate. Well, I've reset the throttle for the bitrate, basically. So that it shouldn't. It may drop. It may get, like, stutters and stuff. But it should be okay. Sometimes it runs fine. So, unfortunately, if that's the case, that could just be an issue with Starlink. Because... Holy fuck. Where did that come from? I think I got that guy. Pretty sure I got him. Unfortunately, that could be an issue with Starlink. If it buffers every sort of 2 minutes, that could be a Starlink problem. We may need to look at alternatives because it's roughly every 2 minutes that Starlink switches satellites. But then again, that could change once it's been put on the roof. Because it is literally just on the floor in my garden at the minute. He's there. He's still up. Or is this someone else? Oh, that's someone else. That guy there, no, the guy we killed didn't have the RPG. The RPG came from over here somewhere. I don't know where there. Am I living in rural? I am a little bit. There he is. I'm a little bit more rural now than I was. Yeah. Which is kind of the problem. Before I was in a... I say in a city, I was in the suburbs. So I had good Wi-Fi there. I've not seen that guy reappear. Fuck. I thought we could pen these. We can pen these. Don't want to be at me. Have I played the old guy servers? Yeah, I have, dude. They're good. I don't know if that guy saw me. One went in these houses. Lost visual though. Dropped another. Guys are all around me. Lucky guy. Okay. Don't know how that one didn't kill him. I think he might be dead. He's just dead, stood up. Welcome in, Bob. How you doing, brother? Couldn't get away in time. We killed quite a few there, though. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. How come you moved? Just because houses are expensive, brother. I just managed to find a cheaper place to live. Houses are damn expensive, my man. Yeah, houses are damn expensive. I quite like that intervention. It works really nice. Where should we spawn? Where were we just then? We were just here, weren't we? By about Dallas. There's a command truck there. I might go Monroe, come south and east. Maybe try from this angle. Oh, easy does it. Yeah, we did stay there a while, Carbon. Unfortunately, though, they'd taken the base and I was pretty surrounded, so I made the combat decision to just use out the life and see who we could take rather than try and extract. We had that Typhoon in front of us, the trucks, a lot of enemies running underneath us, so... Whoa, what the... I figured we'd just stay. Where'd that guy fire this RPG from? Dude, it was like right here, wasn't it? Or am I going crazy? Interesting. Did you see that bush move? I did. The one thing I think hardcore armor has definitely made me better at is just slowing down a little bit. Often when I play core, I will be in such a rush to get to a good spot or a good position to get some good content or footage, whether it be for a video or for a live stream, that I will just run and often die in stupid ways. Because, you know, I'll just run through a field like that because I know where I want to go and I want to get there. But you cannot do that in hardcore armor. And I think it's really taught me to just slow down a little bit more. Be a little bit of a more diligent player. Rather than me just, you know, W keying somewhere. And then playing tactically when I get there. I think it's taught me to play more tactically in general. Which is how we should be playing, you know? How we should be playing. Oh, dude, you know what? We didn't even set a light goal. What should the light goal be for our... Should we say 100 likes? For our first stream back? I don't actually know how I do this. I think I need to do it from here. Bear with me. Let's set a poll. Add a poll. Can we hit 100 likes for first stream back? Start poll. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get, guys. You have to let me know what we're up to. Hey Alex, huge fan. From the mod files, I saw that the intervention has 30% more speed than other snipers. Do you notice the lightweight speed compared to other snipers? Are we talking on like WCS and stuff like that? On WCS, I don't run the intervention much, mainly because I don't have time to play one server for a ridiculous amount of time just to rank up. Fuck, he's gonna kill me. So I often don't run it on there, but on a lot of the servers that I do run it on like this, they don't really take into too much consideration for how much weight different rifles have. I really like it because I think it flies quite fast. It handles well. It does a lot of damage. Let's try coming up from comment. Let's just try coming north from comment. So that's why I like it, because I think it runs well. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. My favorite, honestly, is probably the Barrett Emrad. I really like the Barrett Emrad. Although the DVL-10 has been growing on me. DVL-10's good as well. Yeah, I do like the DVL-10. I just don't like the... I don't like the scope that the DVL-10 comes with. I think it's quite bad. So if you can put another scope on the DVL-10, I think you're laughing, to be honest. I'm not a player, but I love to watch content. Great stuff you make. It's like watching a movie. Thanks. Hell yeah. Thanks, GG. Appreciate it. Oh, the FPS of the round? Oh, the round? Yeah, the round definitely flies faster. I thought you meant the actual weight of the rifle. But yes, the round flies very, very fast. That's why I like it. I thought you meant movement speed with the rifle equipped, as in the rifle allows you to move a bit quicker, but yeah. No, I do like the velocity of the bullet is very nice. It's kind of one of the reasons I decided to run it today. It was a twist between either this and the MRAD. But everybody always complains when I use the MRAD, and you can't really use it when you're led down because the gun kind of like disappears off your screen like that and then comes back when you reload led down. What's everyone been playing? Oh, excuse me. What's everyone been playing at the minute for Arma? You know, Dad's Army, which was pretty much our home, got banned. I just saw that they're coming back though, which is great news. I have no idea on any of the drama, and I'm not particularly interested. I do not get involved in stuff like that. But it'll be good to see them back. I played a bit of Old Guys. I'm playing a lot of Wars of Attrition and Spearhead. I think we're going to do another stream tomorrow, and that will be on Spearhead. There's a couple of guys that I think we're going to run with tomorrow. Who are, quite a few of them are Ukrainian themselves, many of them Ukrainian veterans. We've run with them a few times. The guys are the Commonwealth guys over on Spearhead. Those of you who've been here a while, you'll know the guys I mean. I think we're going to run with them tomorrow on Spearhead and do another live on there. I've unlocked a lot of gear on there already. I've not got the snipers yet, but I'm sure we'll hit them on stream tomorrow. But yeah, that should be good fun. I'm really digging Ultra Hardcore at the minute. It's very, very, very good. Performance is infinitely better than it used to be. The sound design is phenomenal. And on Spearhead, you don't have to worry about the head bob, which I know is a bit of a pet peeve for a lot of people on Wars of Attrition. And I understand that, because even I'm like, I don't mind the head bob, but even after a few hours of head bob, I'm kind of like, feel a bit sick. I'm a bit checked out. So we could either cross and handrail up that side, We've already got the... whatever that thing is. Kind of armor. Maybe let's just stick to this side then. Let's just stick to this side. Did I play any of the servers on the UK map? I did. I thought it was quite a good map. I grabbed a little bird and I flew around checking everything out and seeing all the sights. And, you know, it's nice, dude. It's a cool map. I haven't played... excuse me. Fighting a bit of a nasty throw. Haven't played too much PvP recently. Joined some PvE milsim. Oh, nice, dude. Who did you do that with? I have not run with the WCS guys in a long time. Their kind of rotation of when they run ops is like consistently falling on when I'm busy. So I haven't been able to do that yet, unfortunately. Battlefront Madness new ultra hardcore server is peak sniping. Nice, dude. I haven't tried that ultra hardcore server. Battlefront Madness is a very good server though. I've run there a few times, but I've not tried that ultra. I didn't even know they had an ultra hardcore sniper server. That's good to know. Maybe we'll check them out. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of ultra hardcore servers is the rank grind to unlock weapons. Like, it can be a bit emotional. I know, like, you cap like 1 or 2 points and you've got your stuff. It does suck a bit, to be honest. I wish I didn't have to do that. And like having to hit like major and stuff to hit the snipers is really frustrating. Oh, Azzy's group. Yeah, Azzy does some good stuff. Yeah, I've seen a few of his things on stream. He does some very cool things. I've got a lot of time for Azzy. I'm looking forward to meeting him. I'm going to be going to Prague in September with a few other creators. And I believe Azzy is going. Live from Switzerland, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, Russia only have 1 point. They're not doing too well, are they? Yeah, I think with the OBS, looking at what you guys are seeing with these filters, oh, it makes Arma look nice. I'm very jealous. This is what I see. It still looks good. Still looks good. But you guys just get that little bit extra cinematic stuff. It's nice. See, I don't mind attack helicopters. I know some people say you shouldn't have attack helicopters on, you know, servers and they're real bugbear, but I don't mind them. I way prefer an attack helicopter over a drone. I think drones are a bit busted in Arma. They're a bit rubbish in real life, never mind in Arma. But in Arma, you can like fly a drone into a JLTV and it'll kill it almost immediately. And it's like, that's not how drones work. Something about that. I don't like that. What a very nice angle. Started watching him after I raided on Twitch. Yeah, I got a lot of time for Azzy. He's a really good dude. It's probably because he's called Alex as well, I think. Pretty sure his name's Alex. So it could just be buffering, MG. Could just be buffering. Try dropping to 1080p, dude. We're just testing out the new internet. I haven't got everything finally set up just yet. Try dropping to 1080p if it's not working, brother. That should hopefully fix things. Yeah, I've had to get set up with Starlink, and I'm still connecting to Starlink via Wi-Fi, not Ethernet cable, because I need to put the dish on the roof, which I've yet to do. I basically wanted to get this set up to ensure that things were going to be going smooth before I decided to keep Starlink. But it seems okay, to be fair. We have a little bit of like lag every now and again, but I think once we've got it sorted with the Ethernet, I don't think it's going to be an issue. NATO have absolutely steamrolled them. Absolutely steamrolled them. Quite surprised, really. NATO never win anything. So did they take that point then? Yeah, but we've lost a guy there. So they are down there. I'm on 720. No, I apologize for that then, brother. I can't help you much more than that. I hope you all like the new video. I think you'll be very interested to see the next one, which is all about stealth. Staying sneaky as a sniper. I think you'll really enjoy it. Like, is for like 400 megabytes a second download. So it'll be quick once I've got it correctly set up. This is, like I said, just a test. See if it's even feasible. Because it's no good being like, hey, we got it on 400 megabytes a second, but every 2 minutes when Starlink changes satellite, the stream crashes. Like, that's going to be no good for us. So I'll send it back. But it does seem to be okay. It's just, like I said, over the Wi-Fi, so it's the latency, the upload latency is probably not doing that good because it's over Wi-Fi. So obviously it's getting sent to my box, which is then running an Ethernet to this thing, which is then beaming up to the satellite, whereas when it's on the roof, it'll just be an Ethernet straight from the dish to the PC. So there will be no bouncing through walls or anything like that. So once that's got set up, we should be okay, I think. Russia are really struggling today. Have they all left or something? No, they're all here. They're just not doing too well. Maybe we'll go Russia next time just to help them out. Game does look nice though, doesn't it, with that filter on. Makes the shadows look a little bit darker, makes the sun rays look a little bit golder. How do you even rank up on Spearhead? Tom, if you go into the Discord, Spearhead's Discord, and you check it out, there is the best ways to rank up in there. So getting kills, attacking objectives, staying with your squad, healing friendlies, transporting troops. It's all real good ways to rank up. Running around by yourself on Spearhead will not get you very ranked up. You have to stick with your squad. If you want to rank up quickly, you have to be playing with your squad, attacking and defending objectives. Apparently defending objectives is a really good way to rank up. So that's one way to do it. Look, this tree line here. That's one way to do it. But it, just in general, it could take a little bit while, but honestly, I captured with my squad when I was last playing, I jumped into a car with them. We drove to the first point. We capped that. We drove to the second point at the very beginning of the game. First point, uncontested. Second point, uncontested. And I was a corporal and I could put sights on my rifle. And then I played a little bit more and I was a sergeant and I can have, you know, night vision and stuff. And then I was a lieutenant, you know, so it's, or maybe I'm at a sergeant. I can't remember what rank we got to. But that was in like one session, just starting a game from strats and capturing a couple of servers and what I had stuff. So stick with your squad, transport troops, heal them if they get hurt. That's a really big way. Killing enemies in quick succession of each other, squad wipes, stuff like that. You know, it ranks you up quick. And I'm pretty sure if you hop in now, there is 1.5 rank XP because they did some stuff with DDoS. So they had to wipe everyone's ranks. So to say sorry, they gave everyone sort of XP and a half. Being Barbie dolls, quite potentially. Ryan, welcome in, dude. Yeah, we're doing a test stream with the new Wi-Fi, see how it works. And I think the verdict is, yeah, okay, with a bit of tweaking, this will work. What do you reckon, chat? That's kind of the impression I'm getting from you guys. It's working. Every couple of minutes, there's a little bit of stuttering. But I think we can tweak this and make it work. What do we reckon? Or do we need to look at different options? Ash, welcome in, dude. Dropping in to say hi, out with little legs. Too nice not to be. Dude, I know. I am sweating my balls off right now. It is so hot in my room. The sun is glaring. It is so nice today. So this is probably not going to be the longest stream we have ever done. Because the weather is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I haven't started in 5 minutes on 4040. Sound drops every 5 minutes. That's odd, Frank. I don't know if that's a me problem, that one. That is odd. Where is the Russian team? Why are you trying to capture Texas? I suppose because they can't capture Richmond. They're up Brooklyn though. Let's keep heading north. Turtle, how you doing, brother? How you doing, my man? I was just saying to House, I apologize. I missed your guys' DMs. It's they're quite flooded with a lot of DMs of people saying, "When are you streaming again? When's the next video?" So I can only apologize, guys. Oh, look! Just look how beautiful that looks. That does look beautiful, doesn't it? I hope the mic's a little bit clearer as well. It's not going to be as clear as you hear in the videos because I use quite a few bit of like EQing in post-processing. So I'll drag it onto like my voice clip. That will clear up the sound of my voice a little bit better, make it a little bit clearer. But it should still be better than the mic we had before. What's my graphics processor? I have a 4070 Ti, dude. Very jealous. I have a monster here. Get me, get the lips lubricated. Really wish it was a beer. The sun is just scorching. Did that not hit him? That must have hit his rifle. Not sure if I just saw him then. No, honestly, Turtle, you're all good, brother. You're more than welcome to send me DMs whenever you want. They just be aware. There's a big chance they might get buried. So if it is important, like it was, so thank you very much for that. Do send me an email, and I will be sure to go back and find it. But yeah, I can only apologise, brother. But yeah, I wish I had a beer, but I got to drive later. Global, welcome in, dude. How you doing today, my man? Motherfucker, where have you just gone? What the? How the fuck did you get there? There's another one. So I'm fairly certain I shot that tree down. Do you get Twitch strat feed as well as YouTube? For today, dude, I haven't booted up the Twitch stream just because I wanted to see how it was. So today's stream is only on YouTube, but once everything's settled, we will be streaming back on Twitch, brother. This is when you tell me. This is when you tell me we are also streaming on Twitch. Which I definitely did not say to go live. Oh, awesome. Well, hello everyone on Twitch. Alright, fair enough. I mean, I personally set it to just stream on YouTube. I apologize, everybody over on Twitch. Welcome in. You've just turned up anyway. Enduro, thank you for the 6 months, brother. Well, there we go then. Twitch is streaming. Well done for telling me. Oh, well, that's not too bad, guys. We're dual streaming. Over Wi-Fi. Not even cabled up. Yeah, I apologize, guys, over on Twitch. I was not ignoring you. I didn't even press go live on Twitch, so I'm not quite sure how you're here. But welcome. I'm glad you are. Fair enough. Fair enough. As you can tell, I'm an incredibly professional content creator when it comes to live streaming. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Enduro, thank you very much. Bestie, Twitch second class viewer. Not at all, brother. Not at all. You're the uninvited guest who has crashed the party. And we're glad you're here anyway. So welcome him. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to have you here. It's good to have you here. See, there I was thinking, oh, I don't know, how is it going to be when we start up Twitch? And actually, we don't need to worry about that because Twitch has already been fired up. Let's get the server to restart. See how we get on. We'll go Russia this time just to help the guys out a bit. They got absolutely steamrolled last time. Yeah, Blue, I think you're right. That's probably why the bitrate was going crazy, because I limited the bitrate and it was just going higher anyway. And that may well be why. Could be because we were dual streaming. I have no idea how that's even happened. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Oh, look, and guess what's back? Hey, we gotta go say hello. We gotta go say hello. Look, Dad's Army is back. I think it's only fair we pop in and say hello. So if you want to hop on, we're going to be going on Dad's Army 1. If you want to come in and say hello, I think it's the least I can do after ignoring Twitch for an hour and a half. 20k bitrate? No, dude, no. We were at, I capped it at 10. I used to stream at 18 before I moved, and I capped it at 10 this time. And it was going up to 12, 13, which is why I was a little bit confused about why that was happening. But it makes sense if it had, for some reason, started Twitch as well. But that's good. You know, we've got dual stream over Wi-Fi with my Starlink panel on the floor in my garden, pointing at the sky. So, good to go. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yo, we just got a raid from Survivor 47 as well. Welcome in, brother. How are you doing today, my man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, everybody. Let's go Russia. We went NATO last time. Where is the arsenal? Over here, look. Welcome in, everybody, from 47. I hope you've had a good stream. I hope you're doing well yourself, 47. It's been a while since I managed to catch one of your streams, brother, but I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Are you excited for the new Badlands update that's coming to DayZ? Right, first of all, let's get this absolutely disgusting drip off. You know the score. When we're playing as Russia, we got to put the drip on. Never played Dad's Army. Any tips? It's a very simple server to get used to. It's very smooth, very good performance. You don't need to worry too much about, you know, things not working properly, you know, it being difficult. It's a very smooth experience. Just simple core Arma Reforger that works well, runs well, and has some good mods. I'm doing well, thank you, brother. I'm doing well, 47, yeah, thank you. Clive, welcome in, dude. So glad to stumble across your YouTube channel. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. It's always good to hear when people are enjoying the content. So thank you, guys. I do appreciate it. I'm just throwing a kit together here, guys. Don't think too much into what I'm taking. There is no tactic behind this. I am just simply throwing on a kit. Let's just get rid of this radio. I don't like that radio. I'll put some cool stuff on the helmet. Is it console friendly? It's absolutely console friendly. Yeah, silly sausage. Calgon, how you doing? Welcome in, brother. I hope you're doing well. Dad's is a great server. What we got on the sniper rifle front on Dad's these days? We got an Alligator. Oof, very nice. This thing's nice if you've not used this before. I hadn't used this before, and it's actually really nice. Yeah, this one's nice. Got AK-50. Snipex Alligator. I think we'll rock an AK-103 if they've got one. Because you can carry 2 weapons on dads. Which I like. I know a lot of people don't like it. I like it. I think it's more realistic than just me running around with a pistol and a sniper. AK-103. And then, what should we take, guys? What do we reckon?
Go Omega, boys. Go Omega.
I don't want to take the Alligator. I'm not gonna lie. It's just very, very big. I don't know if this is going to actually weigh us down too much. Where's the mags for it? Not jumping off Forza Horizon bandwagon, brother. No, you've seen my driving in this. It's that's not gonna happen. That's OS 50 mags. DVL mags, AK-50 mags. Here we go. Can we still run? Yeah, we still run. Okay, good to go then. Okay, cool. Well, let's grab some frags and some smokes. And we'll rock this kit. It's better than Nazis. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't recommend Alligator. You not reckon? I think that I've not actually run the Alligator too much. Other than that video, I've not really used the Alligator ever since. But this is kind of the drip I normally run when I play as Russia. ATAX FG, black top. That's kind of what I run. Actually, it looks good. For no simple reason other than it just looks good. Right, let's hit. Should we hit the respawn or should we?
Yep. Copy. Better stay alive. -1. Chop. Should be more by 1 shot.
We'll drive down. We'll drive down. We'll give them a chance to take a point back. But it's good to see Dad's back. Dad's is running as smooth as ever. Good frames. That's good all round. Yeah, being in style. This is the heavy one, isn't it? Yeah. And we got 2 heavy depots. Where's the light one? Am I being blind? Oh no, it's over there. Yo, Clive, thank you very much for the... Is that... How many gifted subs have you just dropped there, brother? 5 gifted subs, dude. Thank you very much. They go to Ella, Marcher, Michael, Mark, and Stinging Eyes. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted, dude. Thank you very, very much. Over on Twitch. Guys, if you've just had a gifted sub from Clive, be sure to say thank you. Thank you very much, brother. There it is. Yo, and Cop, thank you very much for the gifted sub as well, dude. K-Tech, thank you very much. We hit 112 likes on the stream as well, guys. Thank you very much, everyone. It's very nice to be back to see everybody. It's been I really miss streaming. That's why I was trying to crank out more videos. I was trying to hit 2 a week, but just not possible, man. Especially not to the standard I want them. Some of the videos that I were putting out were just not good enough. So I want to say thank you guys, but I didn't want you guys to be missing out on content because normally we were doing a stream a week, we were doing a video a week, and I wasn't able to give you a stream, so I tried to give you a video as well. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. But the content was just not up to standard. It's not good enough. It's not what I expect for myself. Like, you guys can watch anybody on YouTube, you know, sit in a wood line and snipe people and put some COD 4 music over it. You know, there's people that do it way better than me. Like, you know, Jerezi, MB, you know, these guys, you know, there's so many things like that. That's not why you guys come to the channel. We want to teach you things. We want to get you playing more tactically. We want to show you new things. So that's kind of the content I want to focus on. But I didn't want to let anyone down with the lack of content. So you were getting 2 videos a week. But I hope you liked the last one. The last video. Put a lot of time into that. Didn't know how it was going to go because I also recently switched editing software as well to DaVinci from Adobe, and I wish I'd done it sooner. It's very good. Clive with the sub as well at tier 1. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, Azzy is a Twitch streamer. He's probably the biggest, one of the biggest Arma Reforger streamers, I would say, if not the biggest. I think there's a couple of guys that are a bit bigger than him, but yeah, he's the biggest. He's a good dude, really good dude. Live every day. Yeah, awesome dude. Bad to put nothing out than bad content. Yeah, you're right, dude. You're right, but I just feel bad. You know, I got. One of the reasons I got into content creation was because if I was having a shit day, I would get into bed at night, I would open up YouTube, and some of my favorite content creators, Drewski, Karma Cut, would have uploaded, and they'd have given me 40 minutes where I could watch something, I could enjoy it, and I would be immersed, and it would take my mind off things. And so I always think back to, well, I am that person for somebody now, and I don't want to let that person down. So that's why I was trying to put more content out. Whereas now, if we can live stream, we can do a couple of these a week, you know, and I can focus on making the videos that I want to make and that I'm proud of making, you know, because you'll have a few live streams to watch, you know. It's kind of the aim of the game. So yeah, since moving, bit of a big overhaul on the channel. New mic, new filters, new editing software, new content output. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it so far. Played with Azzy and got absolutely sprayed. That sounds about right. Azzy's got very similar luck to me when it comes to playing Arma Reforger. If something unlucky will kill him, it will. He's the same as me. Driving seems to have improved. You've managed to miss all the trees. It's early doors yet, Clarky. It's early doors yet. But thank you to all the new subscribers as well. I think there's been about 4,500 new subscribers in the last month. So thank you very much for all the new people coming along and jumping on board. Very appreciated. You'll soon regret your decision to press subscribe. We'll make sure of that. Don't worry. I remember when you could go stream without hitting a tree. It can't be done, House. I'm a tree magnet, my friend. Nearly. Do you want to know the funny thing, Clarky? I didn't even mean to do that. I was reading chat. That's why I always crash. Believe it or not, if I'm just recording the game and not streaming, I'm actually not too bad. It's when I take my eyes off to read chat that I often find myself just crashing into everything. And look, just by magic, standing blade. I can't even read chat because I'm going down this. He sent me a paragraph because he knows he wants me to hit a tree. Something about 405 hours in Arma. Still very trash. Not hit a tree yet. Love doing supply drops and not getting blown up along the way. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome in, Standing Blade. And Carbon, thank you for the huge $20 super chat as well. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that, man. It's great that even after all this time, you know, we took like 2 months off streaming while I got this sorted. Still turning up and supporting the channel, brother. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Let's get some love in chat for Carbon, guys. Carbon is indeed the key to life. You didn't think they'd like the military style? I don't know. I think that's kind of the appeal of the channel. Yeah, but I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate the support, man. I'm glad some people do like it because I don't know how to do it any other way. Other than just give you a debriefing. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Navy, thank you very much for the Prime over on Twitch as well, brother. Appreciate it. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, brother. Well, they have at least started to cap it back. Hey, there we go. It worked. The goal of letting them play it out and cap it while we drove down has worked. Which point did they cap? Omega. You like the video? I'm glad, dude. Sometimes I'm a little bit worried because some of this stuff is content I have previously spoken about when I made DayZ content. But then I think back and I think I had about 5,000 subscribers when I was making those videos. Now I have 71, 72. Like there's like an extra 65,000 of you guys now. So there's probably a lot of people who haven't seen that content, so it's good to teach you guys as well. And you know, for those of you who do know about it, it's a good reminder of eyes, you know. DayZ 2 will most likely be Arma Reforger graphics, most likely. I would think so, dude. I have no idea. I have no idea, I'm afraid. I've not seen anything about DayZ 2. I know nothing about DayZ 2. Oh, no. Alright, that doesn't count because we survived. That doesn't count as a crash. We're here anyway. This is where I wanted to come up to, so that doesn't count. I have a driving license if you ever need to borrow it. I appreciate it, brother. How do you like Grey Zone? I really enjoyed it. I just think it needs more PvP. It needs better PvP tweaking if it's going to keep me interested personally. But I think it's way better, way better than when I first played it. Oh, these guys are getting smoked. When you get back on the DayZ content, like you said, Woods, at some point, when DayZ has anything interesting for me to do, that's when. When there's a new map, when there's a sequel, when there's a big overhaul. At the minute, I jump on DayZ. I get spurts to play DayZ, And I play DayZ for maybe a day, and I'm like, there's nothing here. They've not added anything in the last however long, except maybe a few new sounds and more clothing options. And I'm like, there's not enough here for me to keep interested. The game's been out 10 years, if not more. It's been left for too long, in my opinion. Why would I want to play DayZ and run to Gorka, and run from Berezino to all these other places for the millionth time, picking up the same items, doing the same things? I don't like building bases. I'm fucking useless at it, so there's one thing I can't do in the game. Why would I want to continue doing that? Who are you throwing grenades at? When I can, like, jump on, you know, Dad's army, snipe somebody 2 kilometers away with a new sniper rifle that's been added this week, or go on Spearhead Ultra Hardcore and basically live in the most accurate military simulation of a modern war ever made. In a heartbeat. It runs well, it looks good, it's exciting, it's new, it's fresh. That's my bugbear with DayZ. It's been left to rot for too long. It has not had the love it needed. And it has been effectively just abandoned. Not abandoned, that's not fair. The DayZ team do work very hard on it. The progress is not quick enough when you compare it to other titles in that space, in my opinion. You look at how much updates Rust gets, or Tarkov, all the new content there. There just isn't enough from DayZ, in my opinion. And that's my reason why, brother. There's not enough there. Oh, you were hit by a tank or something then. Did YouTube buffering stop? I haven't seen it for a while, but hopefully, dude. I haven't seen anything on my screen that says it's gone down. Why is my guy so short? What a surprise, Levy's being camped. What a surprise, eh? Who would have thought that people would be getting shot at Levy?
Yeah, I can, but I don't see you, man. Right side, right side, right side.
No, Igla is under attack.
We need to find a way to break out of here. Do I have any smokes?
Running to Igla. I don't know how to get a car. I'm going the wrong way.
Daisy is having Windows 98 PC, no more customer support available. Yeah, the thing is, like 90% of me wants to immediately be like, I agree. It's been left for too long. But I know the team are working really hard. The team's like doubled twice in the past few years. They are working hard on it. It's just not quick enough, if you ask me, compared to their competitors like Rust or Tarkov. Yeah, and I think that is also a good point, like you said, Turtle. DayZ was created by the players, and only when everybody at BI realised how much people wanted to play DayZ more than Arma, did it get the love it deserved. But I just think it's a little bit too late now, and that 10 years is not long enough. 10 years is too long. The sequel should have been out, I don't know, 2 years ago. The sequel, DayZ 2 should have come out when Sakal came out, in my opinion. Because what did they add with Sakal? A frozen map? Not much else? A couple of new mechanics? But yeah. I mean, and as well, the thing I'll say is, a lot of what attracts people to DayZ is the survival. That was never what attracted me to DayZ. What attracted me to DayZ was the ability to implement my plans and tactics and methods into a large world where I was not confined by the edges of a map. That is what attracted me to DayZ. You know, if I got shot at from here, I could flank all the way around a hill, come around here, wait out this road. You know, I could put in real stuff, and I was not confined by match times or, you know, things of that nature. Or a small map like I was with Battlefield or something like that. And Squad, you know, as well. Like, yeah, you can do a lot of realistic stuff in Squad, but the match is going to be over. Whereas DayZ was a persistent world, and that is what attracted me to DayZ, not the survival. So now I play Arma, we're good to go. You know? I get the same thing that I wanted from DayZ in an environment that, for me, is more enjoyable. Where'd I go, man? Meg, welcome in. How are we doing today, Meg? Hope you're well. Fair enough. Just woke up, saw I was live, thought it'd come say hello. You've actually managed to catch the first stream in 2 months. So welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well, Meg. Meg, I swung by your stream the other day, and it was quite late at night. It was like 2 in the morning. I think I stayed for 5 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer. Because while entertaining, I'm not going to lie to you, Meg, you are far too much for me at 2 in the morning when I'm trying to go to bed. You are fucking plugged into the mains, let me tell you that. You got a lot of energy. Do we reckon there's any more guys in that bush? I think it was just the two of them, personally. I hope you're doing well. I don't mean that in any disrespect, Meg. You're an entertaining girl. But I like to fall asleep listening to something. And you are fucking wired up, that's for sure. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hell yeah, Christopher, welcome in, dude. I don't even know where the fuck that's coming from. No tracer. That's unfortunate. Squad maps are not made to accommodate sniper vehicles, and even at time not good for infantry. There's always a terrace or tree line, no good firing lines. Yeah, no, exactly, Maverick. So that's the freedom to go wherever I wanted is what attracted me to DayZ, rather than the survival element. I don't really mind the survival element. But that's what always attracted me to it. Where the hell were they? No idea, brother. No idea. But I do like that, Snipex Alligator. That sends people flying. Noisy, welcome in. Oh, hello. What are you shooting at? You good, man?
Hello.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Loved your last video. This week I will try it out. Go for it, dude. Go for it. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my man. Next video is going to be on stealth, camouflage, tactics, techniques, procedures, stuff like that. So I hope you all enjoy it very much. You know, you say you're not hopeful for Badlands, but I did see here that apparently DayZ 2 is rumored to be a lot more PvE focused than it is PvP focused. And it's supposed to be a lot more
Camping our mobile command truck, just saying.
wrapped around zombie hordes and surviving the environment than
Dude, Jogies, you wanna come with me?
hunting other players. Where did he say they were? On the command tent? On the command truck?
Thank you, no.
Up there. We might be able to get an angle on that. I mean, they blew the command truck up, and it was about here.
Oh, you coming?
No, I'm good. Thank you, brother. I'm good.
Alright, sure thing. Wait, King Alex. Dude, don't you YouTube? by any chance?
I've dabbled, my friend. I've dabbled in YouTube.
Oh, I recognize the voice a little bit. Alright, good luck with
Good luck, Major Alex. Where was that command truck? Like here, where Spark is. So it should be like over here. And he said they're camping it. Have a great stream, buddy. It's bank holiday weekend. Jobs piling up. No worries, Clive. I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your weekend, dude. If I don't see you tomorrow.
Spark, do you see him?
Let's push up a little bit.
King, there was a command truck, but I think I saw one more going your way.
Roger that. Appreciate it. I don't really have the elevation I want here. I wrote a massive critique on the game on 87.8 on 87.7 FM Discord the other day. Oh, did you? I haven't seen that, dude.
On my mark, to the east of Tenor, there's a sniper in the woods. Maybe there's more people, no idea.
Hmm. I don't see the sniper he's on about.
ADHD has got you south about 50 meters.
We're in Dad's army today, Seko. Am I definitely orientated onto the right wood block? Yeah, I am. Just up from Daddy, cool. It's gonna be this one. I don't see the sniper he's on about, though. I don't see the sniper he's on about at all.
Cheese level, watch out, enemies coming in from your east, southeast, exactly.
How long are you going to be streaming for? Because today is a... Today... Oh, well, apparently not for much longer because my game's just crashed. Today is a 5 p.m. graduation for my high school. Oh, congratulations, dude. Congratulations. Well, I don't know. How long have we been going for today so far? We've been going for about 2 hours. Probably a little while longer yet, dude. A couple hours yet, I would have thought. Yeah, a little while longer yet. A little while longer yet. Are you UK time, Noisy? US? Yeah, we'll be going for a couple hours yet, brother. What time is it for you now? It is 2 o'clock for me now. 2 o'clock. What time's it over there in the States? Do you play Arma 3 at all? It's where I've spent most of my time has been. Arma Reforger I only played for a few hours. I actually didn't play too much 3. Mainly because I didn't have a good enough computer to run it. You can hear this guy firing. I didn't really have a good enough computer to run it, so I kind of just played King of the Hill. I didn't know anyone else. All my friends still had like Xbox and were playing like Call of Duty, whereas I was trying to play Arma 3. Didn't know anyone.
There's a whole squad of snipers coming in from the south of the north.
The south of Denot, that's
About 500 meters to the south from a hill.
coming down from here, then he must mean. Well, he's killed one of them. $800. Let's go. Way too high. Let's drop that to 6. A little bit too low. Let's go 7. He's moved. Was Dad's Army server down for a bit? It got banned for... I have no idea why. Don't ask me why. But it got banned. But they disputed it and it's back. It's 8 in Texas. I'm trying to move to Texas so bad, Meg. I'm very jealous. Yeah, he definitely just shit his pants when a 14.5mm round went between his legs.
Yo, Spark, how you doing?
Yeah, Dad's army is back, dude. So no stress on that one. Looks like a friendly. It's also a friendly. They've capped Levy. Let's keep going around this way. Real, welcome in, dude. Wasn't banned. The crew got into a fight, decided to split. No, that's old guys. Dad's army was definitely banned. I spoke to the owner. I know Carol reasonably well. He said they were banned. Somebody accused them of something. The details I don't know. He didn't tell me that, but he was banned. I think most of it stemmed from he banned a content creator who was not happy about it. And they were on a bit of a warpath. Again, I don't know who that content creator was or what was accused. So please do not ask me the details because I do my best to avoid drama. I have no interest in it. Especially not fake online drama. But yeah, it's back, which is good because it was one of my favorite places to play. The Bohemia are clearly happy with whatever Kirill said to them, so yeah. Things seem to be going well. I'm just happy one of my favorite servers is back, you know? I know one of the big servers got down for beef and abusing power. That's a tale as old as time, I'm afraid. Pretty much every server knows of someone or a server that did that. Arma drama, you know what it is. Do I have an area in mind? Oh yeah, like the somewhere I want to move to somewhere like outside of Austin. I don't want to live in maybe like somewhere outside of Austin or somewhere outside of San Antonio. Mainly because I want to live in Texas for guns and cheap. And also I want to be relatively near to Austin because it would be quite good for networking because there is a lot of content creators in Austin. Especially in sort of my field. In the tactical shooter space. So if I could move anywhere, it would be there. But we're probably a little bit off. I thought I lived in the UK. I do live in the UK. What I was saying is I would like to live in Texas. Another one bites the dust. Is here someone in this bush as well? No, I don't think so. I think that might have just been me. Your PC mic won't work in Arma. Do I know why? No, the only suggestion that I would have would be to ensure... What I would do, basically, is I would remove any other microphones on my system, like in my PC settings, and then Arma will be forced to use that one. That would be my only suggestion for you, brother, I'm afraid. I am not a very good PC wizard. I had to... I had to message somebody to work out how to schedule this stream. I'm not very technically able-minded, if you will. I am a grunt. What the fuck was that? That sounded like someone just shot the world's biggest grenade launcher. Unk status. I'm officially unk status, yeah. I hit the big 3-0 and that is it. It's all been downhill from there. I found a grey chest here earlier. That wasn't, not on. I'm basically ancient in terms of content creators. No way, bro. I know, Meg. Grey chest hair. Do you have that problem too? Thinking rifleman, you know it, Jez. You know it, brother. Quite sure how you survived that, young man. Oh, I'm not old. I'm still consider myself quite young, but in terms of content creators, when you think of content creator, you think like a 22-year-old. I'm definitely older when it comes to content creators. Too straight for no reason. Sorry, Meg. I couldn't help myself. Hit the big 70. Yeah. Yeah, but you're like basically 30 now, Carbon. You still do cool shit like ride motorbikes and stuff. Play video games all day long. You have a more exciting life than me. I work in an office. And then I come home and I play Arma. I don't do anything else but that. I don't even get time to go to the gym. Yeah, not a fucking chance did you survive that one. I'm pushing that. If he's got a friend, we'll die, but got to be in it to win it. The fuck did we hit him? Yeah, we got him. Hitting 20 is going to be a shocker? Dude, nah, 20's fine, dude. 20's fine. No one cares about hitting 20. You'd be good. I don't think life starts getting real till, about 25. Life starts to become uncomfortably real at 25. Not seeing any movement over there. I think we can probably make our way up there. We'll get good eyes onto the levee anyway if we go up there. As long as there's no one in this tree line, we'll be alright. My 19-year-old sister says that 30 is very old. Like old. Well, say thanks to your 19-year-old sister. Thank you. Osro, thank you for the 6 months over on Twitch as well, dude. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, Osro. $30 old for a girl. It's about prime age for a man. Yeah, dude, I definitely feel better. I feel better at 30 than I did at like 20, 22. That's for sure. I definitely feel like I assumed when I was in my 20s, like in the army, as probably the fittest I've ever been, the most capable, I thought the most confident. I thought that was like, I've hit my peak here. Like, this is my peak. At 30 now, I feel like I'm just fucking getting started, you know? I feel like I don't know, there's like a feeling inside you, I feel like, anyway, as a man. When you hit like 30, you're like, nah, I got a lot more to give. How badly I've wrecked myself in the 20s? Not badly, but like, obviously I was in the military, I was a sniper, I was a, pair commander, I'd done courses, I proved myself, I was fit, I was physically capable, I was earning good money. you know, I was like, this is the peak. But actually, now, at 30, older, slower, fatter, I actually feel like now I'm like, nah, now I've got a lot to give. I think this ginormous barrel keeps hitting trees, and it's creeping me out. I keep thinking people are sneaking up on me. I'm doing good, thanks, Osro. How are you doing? How are you doing? No worries, Noisy. Take it easy. We're on Dad's today, Shred. We're on Dad's army. We're on Dad's today, and then we'll be on Spearhead tomorrow. Frontal lobe is fully developed. Yeah, finally. At the big age of 30, I've finally got a fully formed brain. I wonder if we can get some quite big distance. I have Reforger for a day now, but I also bought Arma 3. Is it a waste? No, dude, not at all, man. Arma 3 is still fantastic. It's just less easy to get into than Reforger. I would say Arma 3 has 10 times the support Reforger does. Reforger is better to just jump in and enjoy the game. You can't spawn because of your rank? Ping a GM, dude, or make a ticket in their Discord would be my suggestion. Yeah, Reforger. I meant polished as in you can just jump on. You just press play on Arma and it will put you in a server. Whether it runs well or not is a different story, but you can just jump in and play. That's not the case for Arma 3. You'll need to install mods. You'll have a mod manager. You'll need to have a group of friends that you are running the same server on and stuff like that. It's way less polished in that sense. But Arma 3 has 10,000 times the content Reforger does. I struggle with UHC, but I can handle TEF. I like UHC. UHC has grown on me massively. I always thought it was a bit, but actually, I'm really enjoying it now. It's actually pretty much what I exclusively play at this point. But I know it's not for everyone, so I figured first stream back we'll go for some core. We'll go for some nice core sniping. And then tomorrow I'll ruin all your ears with trench warfare. It should just be discord.gg/dadsarmy. If you're looking for the Dad's Army one. If you're looking for my one, that'll be in the description, brother.
King, I think he's right between us, maybe a bit forward if you heard those shots.
Yeah, I heard them. I'll have a little creep around, see what I can find. Someone said to me TEF is password protected now, Meg. Is that true? And if you like TEF, you might like Wars of Attrition as well. Wars of Attrition is really good. we should be capping that now. My Sniper Heaven video, that was on Wars of Attrition. Magic FPS has made some very good videos on Wars of Attrition as well. They're currently running a Bakhmut map, which is nice. Hoping these guys can cap it at least. We can start making our way up to Western Heights and hit Omega and Yakor from up there. Every time I want to try Wars of Attrition, it's just empty. Yeah, Wars of Attrition is an interesting one because it's US based and they have 2 servers. And one server is pretty much guaranteed to be empty all the time, and the other one is full all the time during US peak times. So it's either empty or rammed. Yeah, exactly, Osro. Reforger gameplay is way more simple than Arma 3, but I think if you want, like, the best milsim experience, it's gonna be 3. Just lost a friendly up there. I'm going to start moving up this way now. I think they should be alright capping that. Arma 4 optimized? Pfft, next joke. Not for at least 2 years. That's for sure. I'm going to start making my way up this hill. Where the hell was that from?
Found him. Dead.
Nice, good effort. There was a sniper up that hill somewhere as well.
Oh yeah, I got a sniper. You were looking into that direction. He was behind the tree, but that's the guy now.
Nice.
Oh, one more.
The problem for me is the lighting. Yeah, that's a map issue, I believe, on the modded maps rather than a Reforger issue. That is lighting not being done correctly, from my understanding. It's a lighting problem where they've not set up the lighting properly on certain modded maps.
Where are we going?
I guess forward, and maybe we check towards the quarry, maybe.
Okay, I'm with you, brother.
Maybe defend this hill if...
I'm going to push up to Western Heights and try and get eyes on Omega and Yankor.
Oh, yeah, sounds good.
For risk.
I think if we can get up to that bit, we should have a good chance of catching some enemies. Did they capture Yankor? Yeah, they did. Cool. So if we come up here...
They'll push down into one of the bases.
Think you broke armor? No, there's a bug where sometimes you can spawn as Renegade, which means you can't spawn. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that, my friend, but it does. How's it going, my man? Welcome in. I would read your name, brother, but unfortunately I have no idea what it says. But I can see, I think it looks like you have an SVOD logo. So I'm just going to call you OD8. Vietnam servers are fired. There's a server I really want to try out called Echoes of Hell, which I really want to try out. Which I've not yet. Which I think could be super fun. See a heli landing up there. At least the stream seems to have stabilized a bit. You guys haven't said it's been playing up recently, so I'm hoping that means things are good. And we're going to be Team Starlink. Been better. That's what we like to hear. That is what we like to hear. We're looking. I'm a little bit further along yet. Been playing a lot of Operator as well recently. That's quite a nice game, if any of you haven't tried that out. I was running some last night with Magic FPS and some other guys from the Warfighting Society, War Daddy, stuff like that. That's a really good game. I may throw up a video on that at some point about CQB, tactics, techniques, and procedures, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm literally just I'm so focused on armor at the minute. I absolutely love it. It's so good. This is just Everon, dude. This is the bog standard map that comes with armor. How many hours do I have? Like, oh, I don't know, like 1,200 or something now, dude. I think quite a few. The point's a little bit below us, isn't it? The point's like down here. No, I have more hours than you. Yeah, dude, I genuinely, I don't play much video games, to be honest. Maybe 4 hours a day, something like that.
Okay, just as a note, there's someone around me. Like, I heard it talking, but not sure where.
What range are we working out to this? 590. Thought he might land. Problem is when you get to like this bit of everyone, the game starts to slow down a bit. As people kind of struggle to get past the choke point of the island. I get the funny feeling that we're probably going to be render locked on Dad's army at that distance. I'm not sure if we're going to see anyone that far. Yeah, like when you hit this point in Everon, there's someone behind me. When you hit here or you hit here, the game just stops. The main fighting gets done here, but once you hit like this bit, it just really slows down. Someone is behind me because he just killed 2 friendlies up here. Where he is, though, I don't know. Where did these guys die? A little bit further along here. He's dead. Tom, welcome in, dude. At 1.5k March, probably closer to 1700 now. Nice, Meg. Yeah, you've definitely got more hours than me. Where's this guy gone then that killed them? Gonna be around here somewhere. Has he killed anyone else moving this way? No. There he is. He's got good eyes, I'll give him that. Let's move in case he puts a rocket on us. Lost visual on him. Nope, beat me to it. Dev team is gonna end out. Oh, awesome, dude. Awesome. This is what I mean. So basically, once the match has hit this bit here around Levy, or this bit here around Gravette, the game just slows because you're so obstructed into where you can go that the map just kind of like these guys just they haven't really got many plays to make. There's kind of only really one road that leaves that just gets camped. And the same thing happens to whoever's on the northern side. Once these bits get taken, it's very difficult to get out of it. Although even saying that, this is probably easier to get out of because you can come around this way and along the coast. Down here, you're really limited. Really limited on where you can and can't go. So the game does kind of slow right down once you've hit this point. And it's like somebody said in chat, I didn't manage to catch the name, but somebody said the same thing in chat, that it's a lot more... Holy shit, what's going on here? It's a lot more... Holgaev is a lot more fun than this one. But for some reason, everyone loves everyone. And I think it's mainly because of performance. Everyone runs very well compared to Holgaev. Sure, I heard a dude just firing right here. Maybe not then. I thought I heard a guy firing like right there when I spawned in. Let's come down this way. Hi, Alex, first stream. Hey, dude, how you doing, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. This is quite a nice part of the map, though. I don't often play on this part. Who are you engaging?
How we doing on Omega, boys?
Definitely welcome in, dude. How you doing? Dude, these snipers are fucking on it today, aren't they? On it today. He was super close to the point with that sniper. Where did we go down? Like, here? He must be mixed, like, right in. Unless maybe he shot us. I don't know. He must be right in between us. That shot came right next to us. How you doing? Your videos help a lot. Oh, awesome, dude. I'm glad they do. Glad they do, brother. Pluton, did you kill me, brother? If you didn't, there is a sniper in between where I died and where you are.
Say again.
You didn't kill him. There's a sniper between the two of you.
Your video's always very nice to watch. Keep it up. Thanks, Max. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, dude.
Are there many enemies on Omega?
That fucking enemy heli landing there? I think it is, right? Yeah, it was. Alex, they landed a little bird just directly to the front on your bearing.
Yep, on it. On it. You coming with me?
Yeah, I'm just to your left. I'll support.
Attack what you see.
I'm not seeing these guys anywhere, but he definitely touched down over here.
Yeah, who did touch down? Who really went? It makes no sense for them to go up.
Yeah, you would have thought so. Oh,
There's a
you
guy
lucky son
inside
of a
the
bitch.
camp on Omega.
Got him. Not the greatest position because we're firing directly into the sun. I've lost visual on him now. There he is. No? Where the fuck did he go down? There he is. Trying to find this guy's hard. Let's focus on this guy. Don't pop smokes. You wanted to go over there. Get fresh mag on.
Riva, in between me.
Oh, I just missed him. Alex, on the island, 800 meters.
Oh, I'm on PlayStation. It doesn't render more than 600 for fuck's sake.
Oh, sorry, brother.
I was so ready for it.
Got him.
I'll scout for you.
Yo, he's went flying. I don't know if that swimmer's going to get very far because there's a lot of guys on the beach firing out that way. I think he's pretty stupid to attempt to swim over. I would have tried to swim back personally, but Enduro, no worries, brother. Thank you very much for stopping by, and thank you for the Prime sub as well, dude. I'm sorry I missed that message. I had absolutely no idea that Twitch had gone live as well.
That's 900 meters to that bush where you just shot.
There's a guy on the rocks underneath the tower, if you can see that. How you doing anyway, Larry? I saw your comment and I was like, oh, Larry's going to enjoy this weekend then. 2 streams.
Watch your left. ADHD, watch your right.
Say that again, brother.
There's one more in the
There's a guy
bush
coming
where
up
you
behind you in
shot.
the forest.
Roger.
Not your last shot, your previous one. Further down the tower, that's on the left. There's a pile of woods, I think.
Yeah, I see it.
And yeah, it was right behind it in the bush.
Fuck, they got one
Roger.
of those.
I'll keep scanning.
They got Riva.
Yeah, I see him. He's going behind the wall now.
Yeah, he keeps moving around that place. I'll keep an eye.
Come on, just show yourself, dude. I'll take a 900 meter headshot. There's a guy creeping around here. I saw him out the corner of my eye.
I'm gonna check the chopper. Landing.
I need help on 10 on if anyone's...
This guy's kicking off now. Everyone's moving. It's just retake range. We'll go 700 this time.
4 down, there's one more in the woods.
Roger that. I'm coming to help, but there's a sniper still on that little island.
5 down, 1 still left somewhere. Eggy, he was right behind you. He went down that hill, yeah. Thanks.
Smoke down at Regina. I'm bringing supplies in.
Damn, look how nice this looks.
Derby.
Arma Reforger is such a good looking game.
Watch your back.
I'm doing good, thanks, Larry. Doing good. I hope you're doing well, brother.
Ooh, that was a massacre.
Yeah, you did a good job there, dude. I'm gonna pull back up. Pull back up and keep an eye on that island.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't know if that shot came from up there. Might have done. Might have done. How's the new mic sound, by the way? Hope it sounds good. Cost enough. Cost enough money to sound good. I don't even remember where we were. Where were we? Like down this way? Oh, it's like over here, wasn't it?
Stay on him, I'm pushing him.
We were at 800 meters for here. We might have got them all, but I thought I heard a sniper firing when we pushed over.
Did you get him?
We'll soak this for a little bit. See if any more movement. If not, we'll push off. Yeah, I thought there was two, Larry. I thought there was one around here. But I could be wrong.
Kiwi, boy Regina on the coast.
Faster, got a guy behind you.
A little bird incoming.
They're gonna hit Igla.
Ow.
Jesus.
That wasn't very nice.
You good?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You got a guy on your mask, I lost him.
Say goodbye to the helicopter.
That's a friendly.
Trying to hit the fuel tank. I believe it's not smoking yet.
Incoming.
Yeah, I see it. I don't think he got out. I think he was killed. Murati, welcome in, dude. How you doing, my man? Came in from 47's recommendation. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. 47 is a great guy. He plays DayZ in such a fascinating way. I really enjoy his content. Very technically minded, very thought out, very well, very well Not planned. Planned's the wrong word. He's just a very good DayZ player. I think we're good on that island, to be honest. I think we're good there. Structured, yeah, kind of. He makes very good decisions. He's
How many were up there?
very competent player. He's very enjoyable to watch.
No, that's right. The guy up on the hill. Don't worry, it's not you.
Alright, looks like they're taking Levy. Let's head back and help out with Levy then.
I don't think he's got radio anyway. Or mic. Can't
Gotta
see.
go. No worries, GG. Take it easy, my man.
Yeah. I just... Some guy was
Thank
throwing
you for stopping
grenades
by,
on top
brother.
of the hill, but I killed the guy who he was throwing grenades at. Oh, copy. I think he's still looking for him.
Hey Jasper, welcome in, brother. How you doing? Most difficult mission. I don't know, bro. Something boring, probably. Something boring. Something boring where I didn't get to sleep much and
One guy
nothing
in the
happened.
garden on the two-story building in the centre. Levy base.
Let's push up the levee. These guys are having trouble there. Oh, I need to get a drink. You know. All right, we're back. Let's do it.
Aimless to see who's shooting.
You know, one thing that makes me sad about Arma is there's not a lot of live stream content. The content creation around Arma for such a popular game is quite small, to be fair. You know, there's genuinely not that much. When you compare it to something like DayZ or Tarkov, the content creation scene is just so much smaller. So fewer people, and I think that's really sad because I think this game's got a lot to offer. It's got a lot to offer. LS Confidential, welcome in, dude. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Pretty sure if we head on this bearing, we should get to a pretty good position. Where we want to go. Yeah, we will. You know, when I boot up Twitch, there's like 30 people watching Arma. You know, there's not many people. Which is sad, you know. You know, sometimes there might be like a bigger streamer that's playing it and the number might be bigger, but you know. You say it's not fast enough, but how many people watch DayZ every single day, day in, day out? You know? Or Tarkov with dead raids and waiting to get into a lobby for 10 minutes at a time. I don't think speed is the problem. I'm not sure what the problem is, to be honest.
East.
But there is a problem, and I don't know what it is. Attention economy? Potentially, Turtle. Potentially. But again, DayZ doesn't struggle. Oh, dude, look how nice that looks. Who wants to make vids about Arma? There are not much people watching Arma. I mean, they're creators like you, which are crazy good at this game, make nice videos. But yeah, I don't know if I'm crazy good, but I appreciate the kind messages. But yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand the lack of content interest in the game. It's phenomenal, phenomenally good. Like, whether I was making content for this game or not, I would still play it every day. Love it. It's brilliant. I wonder if... Bohemia can do more to encourage content creation around this game. And they do a pretty good job already. Obviously, a load of us creators are going out there to see everyone. Meet up. But yeah, I wonder if more could be done. Yeah, I get that, but in my mind, Arma Reforger plays how Battlefield used to play in my brain. That's how Arma Reforger plays to me. It doesn't play like a super serious milsim game. It plays like an open, like a sandbox Battlefield game, in my opinion. That's how it feels to me. Oh, it's getting dark. See, that feels too bright. Wonder how it looks without... Oh, dude, look at the stars. Like, look at this game, dude. Look how good it looks. Maybe because the vanilla game is Cold War? Potentially, dude. Potentially. During the day, there are very few English-speaking streams I've found. Yeah, this game seems to be very big with non-English-speaking audiences. I've noticed that. When I do go on Twitch, I see, like, the channels that are streaming a lot, there's quite a big French streamer, I think he is. There's quite a big... There's quite a big... What's it called? German streamer that I see playing often. Like, there are big people playing this game. They're just not many English people, like you said. And like I said, I play this game every day regardless. Like, whether I'm recording content or not, I play this game. Like, I've recorded a lot of ultra hardcore, and I played a lot of it, sorry, and I've not recorded much of it at all, annoyingly, because I've had some insane moments. But I've just been playing for fun. You know, I've got the video finished, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to play Arma for fun for a couple of days, and it's been good. It's been good, I've enjoyed it. Where's Gambit been? Dude, Gambit's just had an insane run on the MF Hutch survival. Like, he was running with Sour, he was running with, I think he got killed by Burnt Peanut. Like, Gambit's just been on the most insane run ever. But I have been trying to get him to come back to Arma.
Enemies landed between Dolg and Yantar.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Like, look how beautiful this looks. How dark is it? Do I have anything on the back of my head? Not really, no. That's a shame. I was going to try and take a cool screenshot, but I think we'll just blend in, to be honest. I've played BTGG. I have played BTGG. I played their Golden Gate Bridge maybe a couple of months ago, and I recorded like half a video on there, but it wasn't. It was very long, and it wasn't the most action-packed. So I ended up scrapping it. It was like an hour long, but a lot of it wasn't the most interesting. So I was like, I'll just scrap it. It's not amazing. You can have an angle down here? Potentially. Yes, that's right. The armor engine will be the future of DayZ. So this is what DayZ will look like when DayZ 2 comes out. Basically, all of the new improvements that you've seen on DayZ come from this game. The new cars, all that stuff, all that jazz, that has all come from here. Oh, we don't want to go 1200. Potentially Jasper, potentially. Could be the survival element. Could be that players perceive there's more to do in DayZ than there is in this game. You know, players maybe think, oh, this is just sort of run, flank, and shoot without realizing there's coordination, there's logistics, there's helicopters, there's troop transport, there's medics. You know, there's a lot more in-depth stuff than it might seem at the start. Plus, there's servers where you can play DayZ. There's servers where you can pretend to be a cartel member, Narco Life, whatever it's called. Like, there's so many different servers. One seems quite quiet. It's because we've capped it. That's why. Can you hold your breath while you're aiming in this game? You can on this server. It's not in the base game, and some servers don't run it, but on this server you can. Or a helicopter, is it friendly? Yeah, it's gonna be this guy. Official DayZ is okay, yeah. It's not the best. It's ruined by cheaters and dupers on console, but it's probably the most authentic way to play DayZ, that's for sure. I don't like the sound of this, whatever this is coming up. What can I hear? That friendly I can hear? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Do you have cheaters on armor? I've seen a couple like of times where I'm like, I'm not really too sure how I've been killed, but for the most part, no. For the most part, no. I've never been concerned about cheaters. We had some issues on Spearhead where people would like mass spawn loads of vehicles to kill everyone at main base on Spearhead and stuff like that. But in terms of like cheating, in terms of how you might find cheaters on something like Call of Duty or Battlefield or Tarkov, no, I've not come across. It's been the odd one that I thought's a little suspect, but no, nowhere near as bad as other games. And I think that's mainly down to community servers. They're policed by admins, you know? To be honest with you, it's so hot in here. So hot. I am absolutely fucking melting. The sun is scorchingly hot. I wonder if we can hit a shot from here to Amiga. Probably not. It's probably quite far, and I think the actual point bit is down there. What's the situation when it comes to official Arma servers? I've never seen a cheater on an official Arma server, that's for sure. I don't play too much official Arma servers because they have a significantly smaller amount of players on the map. But that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. I haven't played them too much. If I'm going to play vanilla, I'll play a community vanilla one. It's scorching in the UK, dude. It's really hot today. It is currently, let me check the temperature. It is currently 30 degrees in my room. Yeah, 30 degrees Celsius. Yeah, 30 degrees in my room right now. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It always makes me laugh when people say, oh, the UK doesn't get hot. I'm like, yes, it does. Yes, it does. And the thing that makes the heat worse in the UK is it gets hot very quickly. Like, very, very quickly, it will be really hot. Like, a week ago, it could have been like 15 degrees Celsius. And then now, it's like, a couple of days later, it's like doubled in heat. So it's not like somewhere where, like in the States or something, for example, let's take Texas as an example. It's hot all year round and it's really hot, but it's hot all year round. So you get used to it. Imagine if it was like most of the time it was like 10, 15 degrees and then randomly out of nowhere, it will be double the heat. All the houses are built to keep heat in, so all buildings are designed to keep the heat trapped, to keep you warm, because England has always been cold. And now you just get these blistering suns where people literally just cook in their houses, because we have, like, by law, we have to have super thick windows that trap heat and stuff. We don't have aircon set up because it's only really in, like, the past 5 years-ish that it's become a bit of a problem. So, did a friendly just shoot at his own thing? Or was that him? Could have been him. The thing is, Cam, it's always hot in San Diego. That's the thing. It's always hot in San Diego, and you have things to live about it. Like, I've been to some very fucking hot countries. I know what heat is. Like, I've been to Afghanistan, I've been to Iraq, I've been to Africa. Like, I know what heat is. The thing with the UK, which makes it rough, is it gets hot very quickly, and then the houses are designed to keep heat in. So they basically turn your house into an oven, and then just randomly for 2 weeks of the year, the house, the weather will double in temperature. So you're like fucking melting. And then, so like nowhere, apart from like office buildings and stuff or like supermarkets, like houses are not designed to have aircon and stuff like that. So it gets really, really hot really, really quickly. And then I do silly things like sit inside and turn my room even hotter with a gaming PC streaming Arma Reforger. So, oh, are you coming into land? What are you doing? But yeah, it does get hot. It does get hot, and I know it gets hot, and I know people in the UK aren't just being weak, because I've had Americans come over here when I was in the army, and they came over in the summer, and they were like, "Oh shit, you guys aren't lying. It does get fucking hot here." But it's only for like a week, and then it'll be back to being cold. But yeah, it's good. I do like the hot weather, so I'm not complaining too much. I just wish I was in a beer garden, not sat on a mountainside in Everon. Where'd that heli go? Yo, Richlon, welcome in, dude. I was on Op Herrick 8. Oh, nice, dude. Whereabouts were you? Oh. Nice. Nice landing, brother. 700. Should we see if we can hit the pilot, if the pilot's still alive? No way! I actually hit that. Bob Robinson. Where was that, dude? Thankfully, when I went to Afghanistan, I didn't have to. I wasn't up. I wasn't down in like Nadi Ali or Helmand Province, so I was in Kabul. So while it still got hot, it wasn't unbearably hot like Helmand was. Because some of the heat that guys were saying it was there was just like unbearably hot. Oh, nice shot. Whammy, welcome in, dude. What's up from Sweden? Alex, great work on the YouTube videos. Hell yeah, Whammy. Welcome in, dude. Hope you enjoyed the videos. How are you doing anyway, Cam? Long time no see, brother. Hope you're doing well. I melted, yeah. Yeah, it's hot.
Still are. They're close to me, to my south. I can actually hear the gun going off.
I wonder if we can get height from all the way over here and hit them. It's gonna be a maybe, I think.
If you saw where I died, it's literally on my body, and the other one I downed, but it didn't die.
110. Ooh, that is hot, Larry. I don't know if we're going to have clearance. Yeah, that's frustrating. Yeah, these guys are really struggling. Remember what I said earlier about how it's like getting out of this bit is really difficult? Just getting out of this chokehold is a miserable experience if you're stuck in this chokehold. Because it kind of gives the enemy team, like I am now, just complete impunity to wander around this bit and hit people and hit them from behind, and they're channeled into much small areas. You can just smash them up. It can take quite a while to get out of this chokehold, if you will. You hit 120 mid-July? Whew, dude. That is miserably hot. Is it Nevada that's the hottest place in the US for you guys? I think it is, right? Might be able to hit Igla from up here, though. That'd be good. He came home with no wheels. That's not what we want to hear. Arizona is the hottest place in the States? Nice, dude. Oh, I won't be moving there. No, I'm pretty set on Texas. I think if I'm going to move, it's going to be Texas. Is this game still crashing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't you worry about that. Arma's still crashing all the time. Come on, dude. Dude, come on. Can we see anybody down there? That is the question. I see a ladder, so I'm hoping that means people will spawn in. Probably going to be in there if he is anywhere. Or in the house, maybe? For the things I want to do, I do agree, House. I think moving to America would be the right move. It's just about when, you know? I don't make an extortionate amount of money from content creation. I make an alright amount of money. I obviously have my job. I wouldn't be able to take that to America. And anybody I brought with me wouldn't be allowed to work, so I'd have to support them too. Because obviously only I would get a visa. So. But the kind of things I want to do in life, which is work in the video game industry, I think I would need to move over there, to be honest. I'm not seeing any movement. They're definitely still... You want to move here? We're about to go to war. Sounds good to me, brother. Sign me up. I'll get my citizenship that way. I love a good
I
scrap.
was just trying to say hello to Jackal and I died.
Don't come to California. No, dude. It'd be the South somewhere where it's cheap and I can have guns. I do find it quite odd that there is not an easier way for British people to come to America. You know, like it. I know loads of different countries have different visa agreements and stuff, and I'm obviously not going to get into the politics of those agreements. But you know, certain countries like India and stuff have quite a lot of people come over from India to the States to work. I find it odd that there's not one for like British people and Canadian people, and I do find it odd. Like, you would think you would make it easier for countries that are very similar to you. Because, I mean, there's not much difference between the UK and the US. The US just is a bigger economy and, you know, a slightly different culture, but it's not too dissimilar. You would think that maybe it would be easier to move over, but it's not. It's actually quite difficult. What scope is that? This is the... whichever one comes on the Snipex Galaxy G36. What kind of video game? I wouldn't make a video game, but I wouldn't mind doing like voice acting and stuff like that. I think that could be quite cool. I wouldn't mind doing some like voice acting and stuff. It's not looking likely. They've capped it. Let's head up to Levy. We'll just shoot some people at Levy. I'm running low on ammo. I have to respawn again soon. Yeah, I would like to work in video games and stuff like voice acting and things like that. I think that would be really cool. I would love to do something like that. Got over our differences in a rather short amount of time after fighting in the 1700s. Pretty chill. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, you know, the US and the UK have been friends for a long time now. You know what makes me off? I was thinking about this the other day, actually. You know when people, especially in the States, say, oh, we kicked your ass back in 1776. I was thinking about this the other day, and then it struck me that actually the only people who beat the British in 1776 were the British. Because you weren't Americans yet. So actually... we beat us. Food for thought. Food for thought. It's a 3K scope for the one we have on the rifle. That doesn't surprise me, to be fair, because when I was in the army, the scope for my 338 was infinitely more expensive than the actual rifle. Probably 5 times as more expensive. Although, I will admit, that number was probably inflated because the military often overpays for things it doesn't need to be overpaying for. We got people on point. Let's go 7. I saw a guy moving around there on the... Good night. Yeah, we did indeed burn down the White House. That was actually my former regiment, the 95th Rifles. So I apologize to the White House. Although I hear you're getting a bigger White House now, so... all is well in the end. Ooh, that was close to him. We're going to get repatriations for Trump. Probably not, dude. I don't get the feeling Trump is somebody who likes putting his hand in his own pocket to give money to other people. I suspect that's why he's quite wealthy. That barrel's already halfway across the valley. It's a pretty long barrel, I'll give you that. Drew, welcome back, dude. Feels like it's been nighttime for a long time. Oh, uh-oh. There we go, it's better. Alex, welcome in. Knockdown, I'm going to go hop on Old Guy service, see you on the battlefield. Hey, no worries, Knockdown. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Emote, welcome in. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? There's somebody. He's going for the house. That's it. No, come back. We'll come and get one of these windows. Oh, you son of a bitch. Keep missing them. I hope that's a friendly vehicle coming up next to me. Yeah, T-14 pushing in. Very nice. Ooh, just missed him. The travel time is quite far on this rifle, to be fair. The bullet speed. Oh, T-14 took care of him anyway. T-14 got that second guy as well. Mate, this game is so fun I can't pass tutorial. Oh, dude. I appreciate your kind words, man. I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at this game either. I'm okay. I think the only thing that makes me slightly good at this game is the application of tactics, techniques, and procedures. I think there's far more mechanically skilled players than me in this game. Magic, a good friend of mine, is a perfect example. He's utterly cracked at this game, mechanically. Whereas I've got better positioning and thought processes, I would say. He's mechanically a better player than I am in terms of aim and stuff like that. Reaction speeds, things like that. I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at this game. A gun team up there? No, it's just them, the tank. We're on Dad's army house.
Back, Igla, do some backup.
Oh, well, thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Yeah, welcome in, dude. Oh, I did see your message earlier. I think I was right in the middle of something when you messaged. How you doing, brother? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Magic. Do you mean Black Magic? No, Magic FPS. Good buddy of mine. He's the guy in the Grey Zone Warfare video. Yeah, real good buddy of mine. Makes some great armor videos as well if you're interested in armor. He makes all sorts of videos, but he does make some great armor ones. Oh, our T-14 is doing work. I might push up just because we're running quite low on ammo. So I want to kind of make sure my last couple of shots hit before we push in. Just got home from work and super glad to see you streaming. Hell yeah. Thank you, Pierre. I hope you had a good day at work. Yeah, first stream back in, what is it, 2 months now, guys? Pretty good. Starlink seems to have worked. Random, welcome in, dude. The videos you got me to buy the game last night. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. Solo, welcome in, dude. Someone took out the... Someone took out the tank. Yeah, he's dead. What's the up? We're hunting snipers, taking out threats, supporting our teammates. That's the operation today. On Dad's army, you can climb the trees by walking up to them and just pressing climb. You don't need a ladder. Have we capped that point now? Yeah. Nice.
Sorry, Ultima, if that knocked your score. Your XP.
Yeah, that's okay, no problem.
I didn't expect it to catch fire so quick.
No worries, mate.
Do we think they'll come from Igla? Or do we think they'll come from Omega? Where did that come from? I'm sure that just went across my screen. Let's tuck in this little bush and see what's going on, shall we? Okay. A lot of friendlies on the eastern side. We got enemies there. We got some guys up here. We got K-17 already up there, so that would tell me that they're probably not pushing from this way. We got a guy on point there. Oh, these guys are just having such a bad time, man. We can get rid of that one now. Yeah, they're not going to be spawning there. They've got a guy on point, and they've got a Typhoon there, and Mohammed Spider-Man, who I assume is sniping.
Ellie landed northwest levee.
Cool. Ellie landed northwest of levee. Yo, Danny, how's it going? Nightbot putting people in timeout for no clear apparent reason? Sounds about right. Chaos, welcome in, dude. Greeting from the French Fighter. Welcome in, my man. How you getting on? Hope you're doing well. Gonna head out. Someone needs to do work here. Good luck and catch you there. No worries, dude. Thank you very much for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. Does sound like we've got some contacts over this way. We've really got like 1 round left? Shit. Not good. The thing is with Nightbot, all I've told Nightbot to do is ban some very specific words, which are obvious. and told Nightbot to just put some links in chat every now and again. I've never told Nightbot to shout at people for using emojis. I've never told it to just shout at people for doing anything like that. I don't know why it does it, because I've not told it to. Subbed later, guys. Hey, no worries. Thank you very much, my man. I appreciate you stopping by. I think Bainbridge has got some people on him. I guess seeing as we're low on ammo, we just kind of go and help support the push to Amiga. Capturing tenor behind us. How are they doing that? Does Amiga reach? Yeah, Amiga reaches it. Well, we're closer to these guys. Let's support these guys' push. It feels like it's been nighttime for a very long time. I'll try and find a gap in the fence now. Here we go. Alright. Let's cross this LDA.
That one's down on the far side, you're going to STK.
What is the best alternative way if your internet is trash and you can't do anything about it because of the area you live in? Pff, do what I did, dude. Get a Starlink. Comes in a box. Plug it in. Point it at the sky. 400 megabyte a second internet. For relatively cheap as well. I think I was paying about 120 for my internet before. And now I pay 65 for not a great deal of difference, to be honest. Yeah, well, I had Sky before, so I was getting like TV and stuff with it as well. But yeah, it's about 120 all in for Sky TV and internet. And now I just pay 50, 60 quid for Starlink, 400 megabyte a second. It's very good, very good. And literally, the only reason I even thought about Starlink, you know, somebody had mentioned it to me, but it was like kind of already in the back of my mind. Because that's what all the Ukrainians used to use to fly their drones off of. They just stick Starlink on the roof and fly drones off that. And no issues at all. I was like, well, if you can fight wars with it, I'm sure I can stream with it. How are we doing on light? Oh, starting to come up. Virgin are very good, yeah. So Virgin are what I wanted, and then when I moved, they said they didn't do here. So that kind of sucks, but Starlink seems to be working well, dude. Why am I hearing so many shots down this way? What's the gun setup I'm using? I'm using an AK-103 with a hollow flip up for my primary, and then I have a Snipex Alligator as my secondary. But we're running out of ammo. We've done a lot of shooting with the Snipex Alligator, so... We've switched to this. We'll make a push for Omega, and if we die, we've suddenly got more sniper ammo. It's getting light very quickly, isn't it? Yeah. Buddha, welcome in, dude. How you doing, my man? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Snipex Alligator fires a 14.5mm round. It's an anti-tank rifle that's been repurposed during the Ukraine war to shoot people really long way away, basically. It is unfortunately an antenna of a gun, yeah. See if we can get up close and cap this. How are we doing on daytime? Yeah, we're good. I'm not seeing any movement up in those hills. Don't particularly want to expose myself to it too much. I appear to have injured myself on my radio. Yeah, we're going to be capping this. Thankfully, war crimes don't exist in Arma, because I can't imagine that would be illegal to shoot at soft targets. War crimes are kind of subjective. like, I think most people can agree that killing unarmed captured personnel is a bad thing. But what do you think is happening almost every day in Ukraine and Russia? And do we think there's probably going to be any repercussions of that? Probably not. So... Damn. I'm gonna back up away from that. That is gonna go up. .5 by 114mm is the largest ammo type you can carry in real life. It's good to know, Big Tote. Good to know. It's a bit of a monster weapon. I did a bit of a deep dive, for those who haven't seen it. I did a bit of a deep dive, and the Ukrainians allegedly broke the world record. I didn't believe it at first, and then I looked at the rifle, looked at its capabilities, looked at kind of how they said they did it. And I was like, do you know what? These crazy fuckers might have actually done it. I think it's more... They're not Geneva suggestions. If you think let's take the West, for example, NATO, we invade Iraq, Afghanistan to achieve a mission that is not necessarily against the entire population of that country. There's a specific threat we want to deal with within that country, and we're going to invade to deal with it. And then you look at a different type of war, like Russia and Ukraine. Russia has invaded Ukraine. Ukraine is in a fight for its own survival. Everybody coming across that border is fair game to them. Fuck. And Russia have lost however many thousands of troops. Everybody they come across is fair game for killing their mates. It's a different kind of war, you know? I'm fairly certain a friendly just ran around that corner and shot me. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we traded, or he traded off me. Either way, we've got some more ammo. That's what the main effort was. There seem to be some guys dying up here. Let's spawn a dog and push up this way. Yeah, you know, who am I to tell people when they're being invaded? You shouldn't be shooting civilians, dude. Like, shooting civilians? Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that, but, you know. It's not my war. I'm not getting involved. Okay, so these guys were getting killed, like, pretty much this bearing. John, welcome in, dude. How you doing, my man? Good to see you again. Just on the server, Alex took down a Bradley that took out that take. Was close to you, but had to go. Next time I say hello. Oh, no worries, Frank. I think I did see you talking in a radio at one point. Yeah. No worries. Take it easy, my man. So there should be an enemy up here somewhere. We lost some guys on this road, I think. I think it was this road anyway. Dude, look how nice this lighting is. Stand by, I'm good. This might get me killed. I'm gonna try and take a screenshot because this looks so nice. Wait there. That lighting is beautiful. That's nice. Oh, hello. See if we can catch this guy unawares. Time like this, I really wish I didn't have a big old barrel on the back of me.
Yo, King Alex, she's on the top floor laying down, lad. He's right above your head.
Okay, top floor. If we can get him. Yeah, I hear him. I don't know what that is. I hope that's a frag grenade though. Go on, frag it.
Yo.
Come here. You, come here. Come here. If this guy runs out, kills me, I'll be pissed. not going deep enough. That one's a bit better. Oh, where is he? Ah, thought I saw him and then my thing zoomed in too much. GG. GG. Thanks for coming in with me, Irish Wolf. Right, where was he? Up there. Ah, we can go again. Whoa, what the fuck's going on here? Oh, it's a friendly vehicle. You need a gunner?
Way better. Stand behind, there's a sniper ahead, be careful. Go behind. I'm locking off, but I'm giving this tank away.
No worries.
I'm coming up and giving you full vehicle access.
Appreciate it, man.
Have a great time. And
Thanks, dude.
Have a gunner and everything. Good luck later.
Holy shit, what the fuck is going on with my frame rate since coming in there? Holy frame rate, guys.
One more thing. Shoot me.
I'm not shooting you, brother. Hang on. What the fuck is going on with my frame rate? Yeah, that's fixed it. This is Dad's army house. Wolf, you get him?
Of course.
No worries, I was just gonna drop the house if you hadn't. How the fuck do I shut this thing? There we go. Alright, we got a tank. Where are we off? Well, pretty much taken everywhere. No, that wasn't lag, Larry. That was my frame rate. I'm not quite sure what happened there. The frame's absolutely piled in getting in this tank. Now, I'm not known for my ability to drive tanks and jets and helicopters, but we'll see how this goes. Not the trees. Oh no, that was my frame rate. I'm not sure why climbing in this tank got rid of all of my frames, but yeah, I had to reset my graphic settings.
If anyone's running supplies, run them to Nagin because it's completely empty.
Why does this thing keep turning to the left?
Alex, wake up, wake up.
What do you reckon? Sky wants to join us? First come, first serve, gentlemen. Nah, it's got a commander and a gunner. You can, two of you can jump in, but only one of you will be able to shoot.
Ah, okay. Where's,
I've dabbled in YouTube, my friend. I've dabbled in YouTube. Where do you boys want to go? Ooh, I'm seeing tracer fire coming from down that way. Yeah, on that bearing down there.
Right, we just got to protect now Amiga, Igla, Yakor, and Nagan, and we'll be fine. There's no one on Nagan at all, so they're obviously going to go straight there, so I don't know if anyone can get there.
Where did he say? Nagan.
probably not the best idea to put me in the gunner seat. I've never done any of this.
You're doing just fine, buddy. Alright, get scanning, brother.
How do I zoom in?
I mean, I don't know. Oh, and then scroll maybe? I don't know. I've changed my key bindings, dude.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
No worries. Get scanning, my man. See what you can see.
I'm trying,
Why don't we check and see how the Twitch stream has been doing for all of you guys over on Twitch, because I don't get any notification when somebody follows over on Twitch. So let's check. Dragon Killer, thank you for the follow. Wolf, thank you for the follow. Coas, thank you for the follow. Navy, thank you for the follow. Fiddy, thank you for the follow. Baldy Mikes, thank you for the follow. Astalos, thank you for the follow. Zverty, thank you for the follow. And Heartless Changer, thank you for the follow. Oh, look at that. Armor is crashed. There's a surprise. There's a surprise. Well, I'll probably call it there anyway today, guys. We've been going for 4 hours. That's not bad for a test stream, as it was. I think we've done all right. I think we're good to go with the Starlink. But thank you very much for everybody who came in today. You know, we had Clive with the huge donos over on Twitch. We had who else we have? Osro, Enduro, Kopf as well. And we had Carbon over on YouTube as well. Yeah, thank you so much as well, guys. If I've forgotten somebody, I do apologize. It's very hot. I am going to go get a beer. I hope you've all enjoyed. Today's stream. And I will see you all again tomorrow, where we'll be running some ultra hardcore, because that is where my love has been. But it's good to be back. I hope you've all enjoyed the new video. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you go and check it out. It's very good. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your weekend. If I don't catch you in tomorrow's stream, peace out, everybody.